Hey everyone, my name is Mike Savino. I work for Kaiser Permanente in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I graduated from the Northwestern MR Predominant Body Fellowship in 2016. And I absolutely loved doing the fellowship at Northwestern, and I think the best way to summarize how I feel about it is to start at the end by saying that I was really sad to leave. And there's a lot of reasons for this. I mean, one, we were very lucky to have a great group of fellows that we got along great, and I wish that on everybody who is in fellowship. But more than that, I think it was just a great environment. We got to know the attendings very well over the course of the year, really formed a personal relationship with them and got to know them in addition to their behavioral quirks and habits. But they are a group of people that I'm really proud to know now, both personally and academically, and happy to connect with them every time we see each other at conferences since leaving fellowship. And so they're bonds that will last throughout your career that are extremely worthwhile. And another reason I hated to leave was the city itself. Chicago is an incredible city. I had never lived there before, and I'm really happy now to be able to say that I lived in one of the great cities of the United States for a year, just with the diversity that you see there and all the different neighborhoods. The food scene is outrageously good, and the liveliness when the weather's warm is just really second to none, and it's just a fun place to live. So much so that my wife and I talked many times about maybe wanting to stay, and still do talk about, that it'd be fun to move back there at some point. But another story that maybe I can just say as an example of what the fellowship did for me is in terms of preparing me for work. Maybe a year into being at the job here in California, one of my colleagues said to me, a guy who's been with the group for probably 10 years or so, he said, Mike, I gotta say, I'm just so impressed with you and another colleague who just started. He said that you guys came in so prepared and were so ahead of the game to start your jobs, and were so much further ahead than I was when I started. And I think that's just in terms of being comfortable with the types of cases that we see, and being confident in what we're doing. We just saw such a great breadth of cases and complexity and number at Northwestern that we really are familiar with a lot of things that we see in day-to-day practice. And I guess to my colleagues that showed, and that really felt good, and will feel good for anyone who's coming out of the fellowship to know that you're making your colleagues proud when you join a new group in the workforce, because that's always going to be something that you're nervous about no matter what. So just really, really proud to have Northwestern on my resume, and always look forward to seeing anyone I trained with there moving forward. So I would highly recommend the program, and wish the best of luck to all of you going through this application process. So good luck, and take care, everybody.